So what's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 19th to the 25th of May, and this was an incredibly fast-paced week. Yeah, like it went like this, but I did a lot of stuff. So on Monday was the day I got to the Swedish city because I had to do an exam on Monday and of Tuesday. Well, a presentation on Monday and then an exam on Tuesday, and then I was free. I didn't need to do anything else from that university. But the way I got to that city was I took a night train, so from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. And I didn't have a bed. I had a normal seat, and right next to me, so everybody was, I would say, normal, if that make, like, not normal, but like, like everybody looked clean, like normal humans. The person that I have right next to me, so the person I'm supposed to sleep in this train with right next to me, was a construction worker. Nothing wrong in being a construction worker. No shoes on. That's maybe a problem. A big ass pillow. So we have two seats. The pillow is like this, so it's like half of my seat, just the pillow. And the dude was on a call. The train got out at 11 p.m. on Sunday. We got to the spot at like 5:30 a.m. on Monday. So from 11 p.m., well, before even the train started, so let's say 11, like maybe 10:30, 10:45, until 2 a.m. the dude was in the freaking call with no shoes on, dirty, smelly, and with a big ass pillow. So I couldn't sleep. It's safe to say I didn't sleep at all. And why is that relevant? Usually it wouldn't be that relevant. It's like, okay, I didn't sleep, it's a night train, you're not supposed, it's not the most comfortable place in the world. Sometimes you can sleep, sometimes you cannot sleep. Well, the problem was that I got to my city in Sweden, the small city, and then I got there at 6 a.m., like to my little apartment in the student residence. And at 9 a.m., so 3 hours after that, I had to do an oral examination, so like a presentation. With no sleep, no breakfast, no nothing, no showering. Well, I took a shower, but you get my point. So that was a bit on the line as well. That train, if that train got delayed, I would have been screwed, because as well I needed to walk like 45 minutes from my residence to the university, because I don't really like taking public transport. So, well, I do like it, but like I like walking, so I walked. Well, maybe that was my fault. I accept the responsibility. So I got there at 6 a.m. I took a shower. I passed through, ate a croissant, and then walked 45 minutes to be there at like 8:30, because the thing was at 9, so I like being there early, especially if it's an exam. So no sleep, no, and I gave a great presentation, so that's good. Part A accomplished, but then part B is the next day, a real exam. So I'm very tired. So I finish the presentation, get back home, take a nap like of 6 hours. That was sort of my sleep, but it was so weird. Like it was like at 1 p.m. Not good. So, but that was my sleep for that day. And then I needed to study, because I didn't really study that much for the exam of the next day, which I sort of did. I cannot say I didn't do it at all. But I I was a bit chill because the presentation went very well. And I studied a bit, made a little pizza, went to sleep sort of early to be more responsible than the other day. And then I go there, I do the exam. I got a 70%, which is very good. Like, considering the amount of study time I put into it. Like in France, a 70% is a very high grade. So I got a 70%, not much study time, and then bam, I'm finished. I'm a free man. I'm free. I can do, my summer vacation started after I handed in that exam. So after that, I go back to the residence. Some dudes there invite me to play football at the beach. I go there, I don't know, but I was like, it's time to go home, you know. And then I packed. I went back to the residence. Then then Wednesday morning I get out of that city. So I was a bit more than 48 hours. I just did the 2 exams and then was out again and came to Stockholm. And as well, last Sunday, so the 18th was the last time I saw Nelma. I was like my girlfriend was like, oh no, when am I going to see her again? Well, turns out I made some calls and she's here again. So she came to Stockholm because right now I'm in Stockholm. I'll be here until next Thursday, and after that, well, and on the meantime, Nelma came. So Nelma came on Sunday, but that's like after. Okay, so there's a couple of days in between. So on Wednesday I come here. Then I spend. Wait. Yeah, I came here on Wednesday, but like super night, like Wednesday night. Oh my god, I already spent here like almost 4 or 5. Oh my god, that went very fast. And yeah, so I come here Wednesday night. Thursday I received one of the best surprises I've ever gotten. One of the Paris masters sent me a document, so not to do an interview, but I have to fill up a document, and guess what? Do a video. If there's something I know a bit more than I think my counterparts that are applying for that master is to do videos. So I felt very comfortable in that, but there was a problem. I needed to send it. Like I had like 3 days to do all of that, and the document was long, and I've been very tired. I've been taking lots of stuff, many trains, not much sleep, the food not that good, not exercising too much. So I was not in the best of shape, but I called, but turns out like I got the motivation back. So I did all of that, and one full day. So on Friday, I spent the whole day just filling that up, doing the video, and I did just one other interview with a master in Paris, and it didn't go that good. And you know your gut feeling. Like my gut feeling didn't tell me nothing too much. Like I could still have a bit of chance to getting into that master, but not too much. You never know. So this other master, I think I have more chances to get in. My gut feeling is that I'll probably get into that master. I sent the documents on Saturday. I was chilling, and on Saturday I became mariner. I went out in a little boat with my uncle. That was very freaking cool. My first time riding a little boat. Had a lot of fun doing that. And Sunday morning Nelma came back, so that's good. Oh my god, it was a very, very fast week. Right now we're Monday 26th, but lots of things. I took 2 night trains. I did 2 exams in 2 days. Then I filled up a document, filmed a video wearing suits that I prepared very much, even though I had no intention at all in like sending all of that, because I was like, I've done so much, I've done so many interviews, I just did 2 exams, like I'm tired, like let me be. But maybe that was the last chance to get in. You should never because what happens if later I don't put that much effort and then I do not get accepted into that, and that was like my highest chance of getting accepted into a master in Paris. So I think it was the right decision to do, and I think I'll probably get accepted into it. So I'm just happy. And Nelma's here. She'll not be here a lot, only like 2 more days, but still, like I got to see Nelma again. And yeah, that was this week. Very fast week. And next week is the Champions League final, and I go back to France, and the week after that I get the results of the Masters. So heavy week. So yeah. And as well, next week is my first full week in vacations, like summer vacations, which is great as well. So yeah, well, thank you a lot for watching this What's Been Going On, and see you next week with the next What's Been Going On. Bye.